Welcome, welcome, welcome to the DVD show with an immoral compass. On today's menu we've got a film about fitness instructors, internet dating and the CIA. Well, what else did you expect from the Coen brothers? It's Burn After Reading! So what's the plot? Well, John Malkovich's CIA operative Ozzie Cox is sacked due to a monumental drink problem. But that's not the half of it. Hellbent on revenge, Cox decides to write his warts-and-all memoirs, but stupidly leaves them at his gym. The manuscript then falls into the soft but sweaty hands of needy gym instructors Linda and Chad, played by Frances McDormand and Brad Pitt. Throw George Clooney's sex pest Harry Pfarrer into the mix and let the mayhem commence. Mortimer, clip a ruse, please.
Some heavy shit.
Is that my date list?
No, fuck.
You know, I'm trying to reinvent myself in these procedures, which are so incredibly nutty. What is that?
I can't believe this. This is like intelligent shit.
I'm not comfortable with
This is like, I can't believe this shit I'm seeing.
Manolo found it.
On the floor there.
Yeah, Manolo found like this CD just lying in the locker floor, ladies' locker.
Just lying there.
I'm like, what, someone's music or what? And I come in here, and it's these files, man.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Talking about SIGINT and signals and shit, and signals means code, you know?
He was just lying there.
Talking here about department heads and their names and shit. And then there's these other files that are just like numbers arrayed. Numbers and dates and numbers and numbers and dates and numbers and... I think that's the shit, man. The raw intelligence.
I'm not touching this. I want this out of here.
Just throw it out?
No, you can't do that.
Writer slash, director slash, producer slash, sibling super team Joel and Ethan Coen have a 20-year career that has divided audiences with the precision of a knife slash, laser slash, cardboard divider thingy like the ones you got in your school chemistry file. Raising Arizona, Fargo, the Big Lebowski, Barton, Fink and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? You either get them or you don't. My mother, Jacqueline Ann Gayner, does not get them. But then again, she doesn't get the worldwide internet, the Simpsons, or the pleasure of pork scratchings. So, what the hell does she know? Personally, and God, what an indulgent, self-masturbatory phrase personally is, I've been a long-time fan of the brothers Coen. Even if their career had only consisted of the Big Lebowski, then they would still receive my undying love and admiration. Their anarchic sense of humour, their love of dialogue, and their hallmark tracking shots have unquestionably elevated them to the pantheon of comedy greats. So, my friends, does Burn After Reading live up to its remarkable forebearers? Well, the answer, my film-loving friends, is yes and no. Sorry to be so balanced, so Libran about this, but let me explain. When I saw this movie trailed, it was billed as a laugh-out-loud comedy. What it certainly isn't is a laugh-out-loud comedy. Sure, there's some amusing moments, but they tend to fit into the wryly entertaining or I'm laughing inside category, rather than I'm going to follow through and ruin my Egyptian cotton briefs hilarious. Interestingly, most of the silent chuckles come from masters Pitt and Clooney, two men better known for making women go silly in the bed than making men go silly in the head. Did you see what I did there? Did you? Anyway, Pitt's portrayal of a coiffured, plank-for-brains fitness freak is verging on the genius, whilst George, he of Clooney, is rivetingly vile as an internet Lothario, and just you wait to see what he's built in his cellar. All I can say without spoiling things for you is ouch. Nevertheless, as an out-and-out comedy, Burn After Reading let me down. Malkovich never gets beyond grouchy, Tilda Swinton's repressed wife never gets beyond annoying, and Coen's stalwart Frances McDormand never gets beyond pithy dryness. I can honestly say I didn't admit audible laugh gas once. So that's the no element of does it deliver. But if you take it from me that this is a quirky drama rather than art comedis, then you're in for a much, much better time. Well, not that much fun, admittedly, but Burn After Reading certainly remains watchable and perfect fodder for a Sunday night film. Loath as I am to use such a bland adjective, the flick is deliciously quirky, and after all, we all need a bit of quirk in our lives. Much as you'd expect from a Coen brothers film, the plot unravels as unpredictably as a schizophrenic on a therapist's couch. The acting is first-rate, and the characters are more eccentric than the script's metaphors put into a blender and jazzed up with triple sec and tropical fruit juice. In terms of downside, I'm afraid that the dialogue ain't as good as previous Coen fare, which is a shame because it doesn't really lift this movie higher than a high 3-star rating. Goodbye.